In a distant galaxy, where stars glittered like diamonds scattered on velvet, the Galactic Council ruled with an iron fist. Comprising the most advanced and powerful species, they enforced their dominance across the cosmos, often at the expense of the less fortunate. Among these were humans, a young race that had only begun to explore the stars. Their curiosity and resilience, however, made them a target for the Council's cruelty. On a desolate planet called Nisara, a human child named Aiden lived in the shadow of the Council's oppression. He had bright blue eyes and an insatiable thirst for knowledge, often asking questions that made the Council uneasy. One day, his relentless inquiries led him to the Forbidden Archives, where the Council stored secrets too dangerous for lesser beings. Aiden uncovered a truth that the Council had hidden for centuries, a plan to eradicate humanity's potential as a spacefaring race. It was an attempt to maintain their control over the galaxy, ensuring that no competition arose from a species as innovative and spirited as humans. Aiden, in his innocence, didn't fully grasp the weight of what he had found. He thought he could convince the Council to change their ways. The moment he approached the Council with his findings, his fate was sealed. Instead of understanding, he was met with cold disdain and brutal punishment. The Council members, seeing Aiden as a threat to their carefully constructed hierarchy, devised a cruel experiment. They would break his spirit and bend him to their will. The child was taken, subjected to torturous trials designed to strip him of hope and identity. Across the galaxy, whispers of Aiden's suffering reached human enclaves, igniting a flame of rebellion. Among them was Captain Mara, a fierce leader of the human resistance. She was known for her strategic brilliance and unwavering courage, traits that inspired many to join the cause. Mara had always believed in the strength of humanity, but the news of Aiden's torment transformed her belief into a burning desire for vengeance. Gathering her team of loyal fighters, Mara hatched a plan. "We cannot let them get away with this. Aiden is one of us. They think they can crush our spirit, but we will show them the fire that burns in our hearts." The crew nodded, their faces a mix of determination and rage. They knew that this mission was not just about saving a child, it was about avenging the countless lives lost to the Council's tyranny. Mara's ship, the Phoenix, was equipped with the latest human technology. Its stealth capabilities allowed them to infiltrate the heavily guarded Council headquarters on Nisara. As they navigated through the Council's fortified defenses, the team faced numerous challenges, but each obstacle only fueled their resolve. They could not afford to fail. Aiden's life depended on them. When they finally reached the chamber where Aiden was held, the sight was heart-wrenching. The child, once vibrant and full of life, now lay broken and battered. Yet even in his weakened state, there was a spark in his eyes, a flicker of defiance that resonated with Mara and her crew. "We're here to save you," Mara whispered, her voice steady despite the turmoil around them. As they worked to free him, alarms blared, echoing through the corridors like a death knell. The Council would not let them escape easily. Mara and her team fought valiantly, their hearts pounding with the urgency of their mission. Each blast from their weapons illuminated the shadows, revealing the horrors of the Council's regime. It was a war not just for Aiden, but for every human oppressed under the Council's rule. They finally managed to break through to the hangar, but the Council was in hot pursuit. As the Phoenix roared to life, Mara felt the weight of responsibility heavy on her shoulders. She glanced back at Aiden, who was clutching her hand tightly, his blue eyes reflecting both fear and hope. "We're going to get you home," she promised. With the Council's ships closing in, the Phoenix launched into the void, its engines blazing a trail through the stars. They had escaped, but the Council would not rest until they were found. Mara knew the price of defiance. The Council would retaliate, and the galaxy would burn. Determined to show the Council the consequences of their actions, Mara initiated a counterattack. With a coalition of human ships rallied by their cause, they devised a plan to strike back at the Council's strongholds across the galaxy. Aiden, now filled with a newfound strength, stood alongside Mara, ready to fight for his people. Their first target was Kithora, a world where the Council had constructed a powerful weapon to suppress the human rebellion. As they approached, the plan was set in motion. Mara's heart raced as they initiated a coordinated strike. The humans unleashed their fury, fire raining down on the Council's forces. Cathora burned, and as it fell, the message was clear: humanity would not be silenced. Aiden, witnessing the destruction of the very regime that had tormented him, felt a surge of empowerment. He had endured the unimaginable, and now he had a chance to fight back. The Galactic Council, shocked by the audacity of the human resistance, scrambled to maintain control. But the tide had shifted. More planets joined the rebellion, inspired by the courage of Mara and Aiden. Each victory ignited a spark of hope throughout the galaxy, a reminder that no oppression could last forever. As the war raged on, Mara often looked at Aiden, now transformed from a tortured child into a symbol of human resilience. They were not just fighting for revenge, they were fighting for a future free from tyranny. Together they led a charge that shook the foundations of the Galactic Council, proving that the human spirit could not be extinguished. In the end, the flames of war forged a new alliance among the stars. The Galactic Council was dismantled, and in its place, a new era dawned, one where all species could coexist, free from oppression. Aiden, once a victim, now stood as a leader among the stars, forever reminding the galaxy that humanity would rise, even from the ashes of despair.